Oi! Hello, lads. How are we? Today, I think we're going to have a bit of a quick stream. Not a lot to talk about. We do have a bracket, though. Went with the best NBA mascot. Best NBA mascot is what we're rocking with today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. There's only 26 mascots. There are 4 teams that don't have mascots. I realize that. Not a lot of news to discuss. Not a lot of things to talk about. I am working on a big FIBA video. I really wanted it to be done tomorrow. It's not going to be done tomorrow. So by the time it's done, it's like FIBA will be a week in the past, but that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. It's going to be a good video. So I'm rewatching every single one of Slovenia's game. I don't know why I thought that would be like a quick process. They played 8 fucking games. Taking a long time. But nonetheless, it should be an enjoyable video. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you subscribe tremendously, especially early on in the stream's life cycle. Let's see to have a great time, of which we are. I linked the bracket. If you guys want to click on it, go ahead. We're going to participate together. I doing research for this, you know, there are some mascots that I didn't even know existed. So that probably live right now. NBA mascot bracket with chat. You choose the winner. New NBA rules. What the hell else is there to even talk about right now? We're getting close to like preseason stuff. I mean, the Mavericks training camp's what, like 2 weeks away? Then we're less than a month away from preseason games. So it's right around the corner. I'm pretty excited. I think maybe next week is when we're just going to start doing season preview streams. Maybe. I have to think about it. I do want to say this too. You know, baseball's heating up. We're getting really close. The Rangers are on like a huge series for the Texas Rangers. They won the first 2 games. I don't know. Starting to look like maybe they sneak into the playoffs where once it looked like it was impossible. Once it looked like they were fucked. They might sneak back in. I do plan on streaming those playoff games if they make it. On playback though, not here. But I do plan. And you could stamp that. And so much more. Not really. So for this bracket, I'm letting you guys choose. You guys are going to be the ones who dictate who wins, who loses. I do have I have a Google Doc with all of the mascots just to refresh your memory. That way we're not going in blind. So it should be enjoyable. How do you feel about Luka versus Tatum debates? I don't fucking care. So the NBA, I've seen them so many times. I've just seen them too many times to really care anymore. Yes, the Spurs did waive campaign. So the NBA Board of Governors has approved the new policy that a team is unable to rest 2-star players in the same game moving forward. Multiple sources tell The Athletic and Stadium. A star is defined as someone who has made All-Star or All-NBA team in the past 3 seasons. So this has been approved. This has been voted on and approved. So there you go. There you have it. Now, there was a tweet earlier that showed the teams with the 2 stars. See if I can find it. What up, Cray? Here it is. Teams with multiple star players, according to the NBA. Again, this was what? All-star or All-NBA team in the past 3 seasons. Celtics, Sixers, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, Kings, Grizzlies. Kings. Oh, yeah, Fox. Fox and Sabonis. Grizzlies, Bulls. Yeesh. Cavaliers, Bucks, Hawks, Heat, Timberwolves, and Mavericks. Who are the Bulls? Levine and DeRozan, I'm guessing? Or I guess Vucevic, too, huh? No, Lonzo did not make an All-Star game. So there you have it. Interestingly enough, the Nuggets do not count here because Jamal Murray has never made an All-Star game. So the Nuggets don't count. I don't see the Pelicans on here, but wouldn't they count? Wait, don't the Pelicans count for this? DeJounte made one a couple years ago, but I thought Brandon Ingram made the... No, Brandon Ingram's made an All-Star game. Wait, am I just imagining that? Brandon Ingram 1,000,000% made an All-Star game. Oh my God, he made that in 2019, 2020. What? Are you shitting me? That was that long ago? No, CJ McCollum's never made the All-Star game. Wait, that just broke my fucking brain. That was over 3 seasons ago? Oh my God. That is actually insane. Okay. That was during the COVID time warp. You are 100% right. So, obviously, if you're the Mavericks, a team like the Mavericks, a team like the Kings, a team like the Heat. Wait, when did Kyle Lowry last make an All-Star game? So, does Kyle Lowry qualify for this? No. Okay, I was about to say. That would suck if like one of your older players technically qualified for this. Like Kyle Lowry, who's clearly not an All-Star anymore. But since he made it 3 years ago, like he's now involved in these resting rules. But the Mavericks are in this. But again, for the Mavericks, it's fine. You only have 2 guys. So like all it needs to be is sit Luka one night, sit, Kyrie one night, whatever the case may be. NBA fans going to watch either way. Don't try and make rules to attract people who don't care about the NBA. Well, I mean, that's the thing, though, is you want to attract the new fans, you want to attract a bigger audience, make a bigger audience. Because like you said, the NBA fans are going to watch regardless. So you don't make rules and you don't change rules and stuff like that to appease the fans who are going to watch the games regardless. You change rules to attract fans who are not going to watch the games, and you want them to get in and watch the games. Rocky, Denver Nuggets mascot is the best. He's up there. I'm interested to see how this goes because when I was making this bracket, I thought, is this little toddler shit? Like that was the thing that kept popping into my brain. Is this little toddler baby stuff? You know? Like, yes, probably. But what the hell else are we going to talk about? This really is the dog days. It's not the end of July, because end of July, you're still kind of buzzing about free agency and stuff. There might be a few players here and there who are still available. That makes things a little bit interesting. End of August, early September is the absolute dog days. There's nothing going on. Like, the season is still far enough away that people aren't, like, super hyped about it starting yet. Right? Because other sports are going on as well. And you're still far enough. You're now far enough removed from free agency and stuff that it's lost its luster. So it's just like nothing. We're like a few weeks away from people starting to get a little bit excited about the season starting. Never thought I'd see the day where the Mavs had 2 stars listed. Yeah, it's interesting times. So the Nuggets not being here is a huge advantage for them. But I don't know, like, how often does it actually happen where teams are resting multiple guys at once? I feel like it's a rare occurrence. Talk about your cat and its transformation on becoming a sports fan. My cat has always enjoyed watching TV. Just one of his strange cat behaviors. You know, they got him. Especially basketball, because he just follows the ball around. So this might look cute, but whenever he gets into a fucking annoying mood where I'm sitting at my desk, I'm trying to work, I'm trying to do stuff, and he just constantly pesters me and annoys me, so I have to put him on my desk, which then changes everything, because then I have to move shit around on my desk. And if I don't put him on my desk, he will attack my feet. Like, he will antagonize and literally physically attack me until I give him the attention he wants. And quite frankly, deserves. Who's your cat's favorite player? He likes all of them. My cat's favorite show is easily the animated Star Wars Clone Wars series. I used to just put it on in the background. I didn't even watch the show. But I used to put it on in the background because he would just sit there and stare at it endlessly. I think you talked about this before. The trade, but Kyrie becoming available is really the NBA gods giving the Mavs another chance. We'd be prepping our multi-pick trade for a DeJounte type player now. Yeah, you're 100% right. 100% right. It just fell into your lap. That's why I was team go out and make the trade. There are tons of risks involved, but also you're getting a star level player for relatively cheap. In terms of trade, like the trade package, you gave him a lot of money, but you know, that's just how it goes. We're about to talk about some furries in this episode. Oh yeah, there are some freak fucking mascots. There are some freaky ass mascots. There are some mascots that I just don't get. Like, I'm trying to see the correlation between the mascot and the team. There's definitely some freak mascots. That much is certain. A lot of air humping, which I can't say I get. There seems to be a very popular obsession with mascots air humping. We're going to talk about some of the freaks here in a bit. So anyways, that's it in terms of NBA news. Did you hear McMahon's latest statement on Wood's downfall in Dallas? I heard him on Zach Lowe's podcast. I got $1 million idea for you. A PowerPoint of players and what cat type they are. It has cats, so bigger videos. That's approaching strange territory. Like, that's approaching like weird, almost sexual, like weird kinky territory that I don't want to be there. Do you do your week 2 predictions? See, what do you guys think? You guys think I should do that today or Friday? Friday's going to be a big PowerPoint stream. We are ranking every single team's offseason. That's for sure happening Friday, knock on glass. For sure happening Friday, unless some crazy NBA story happens between now and then. Again, knock on glass. Unless it's a good story. He literally was offended being a 6-man clown shit. All right, so I know for a fact that Christian Wood's agent was in the DMs of like local Dallas people. Not necessarily like media members. I think he was in the DMs of media members, but also like bigger NBA, like Mavs accounts. Talking about like, hey, push Christian Wood, all-star narratives. Don't write bad things about Christian Wood. This, that, and the third. I have heard that. So today to predict Thursday night's game. So much can happen though. All right, I'll just predict tomorrow night's game, and then on Friday we'll do the other picks. How about that? I'll predict tomorrow night's game today, and then we'll do the rest. Which, hey, newsflash, the Eagles are winning. All right, there you go. There's my pick. Eagles win. I miss when you did prize picks for us. Blame them, not me. I also don't really miss it. It's just a moral conundrum for me when it comes to like promoting gambling, to be honest with you. I went 10-5 on my picks last week, man. You guys are gonna respect me. At a certain point, I picked the Jets to beat the Bills. Like, you guys are going to respect me. Whether you want to or not, doesn't matter to me. You going to FanFest again this year? If they have it, yeah, I do plan on going to that. All right, let's just boom, Vikings. Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry, Eagles. Now, can I just have this made and then I can come back to it later? Did you hit the Never Forget parlay? I did hit the Never Forget parlay. The fucking Mets sold us. The Mets forgot. I lost my house because you told me to take the clay over. That's not true. I would never in a million years take the clay over. You know that. You're spreading false rumors about me. You know I would never take the clay over. How dare you? How long till Mavs invite you to media day? Never gonna happen and would never go. What up, Wicked? Just do your picks today. I'm gonna do it on Friday. All right, there's 30 people in here. This isn't gonna be a highly watched stream. I knew it whenever I was putting it together. I was like, who? Like, no one's gonna click on this shit. Realistically speaking, picking the best mascot, like, who gives a fuck? I appreciate all of you in here. You guys are the real fans. I appreciate you. What up, Tim? Mavs couldn't have a communist on media day who hates Luca. You took work off. I respect that. All right, let's just get into it. Let's get into these freaks. That Phoenix gorilla has a whole mini documentary on him. Mavs Man is dumb. Well, actually, interestingly enough, Mavs Man is not even technically the Mavericks mascot. He's not their like main mascot. We'll get into it. All right, so I shared the link for this. It's pinned. Click on it. I'm letting you guys decide the winners. All right, I'm letting you guys decide the winners. Seeding, I literally did it randomly. There are 4 teams that don't have mascots. The Lakers, the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Nets. Those 4 teams do not have mascots. So they are not included. That's why the seeding is fucked up. There's 26 teams. So I literally just clicked shuffle on the seeding. I don't really have a strong opinion one way or another about these freaks. These horny freaks. I've learned that. All right, the tournament has started. You click the link. I think you just have to sign in. You just have to make an account. And then you click on these matchups and it'll let you choose a winner. I would say like let's like do it together so I can show you guys the mascot. I can show you guys like, you know, I do have like I went on YouTube, I typed in the mascot and I did like the most viewed video. All right. So our first matchup is Washington Wizards versus Sacramento Kings. Washington Wizards. Gee whiz! A Raven who is also a wizard. You know, kind of clever. Now, gee whiz, you guys will soon learn. Any mascot with this build, where it's like kind of like the bubbly build around the stomach area, they're freaks. Okay, they're horny freaks. Case in point. Lots of air humping. You know, lots of just degenerate behavior. Lots of it. All right. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Lots of strange humping. And then we have the Sacramento Kings, who are, I believe, a lion. Yes, Slamson. Slamson the lion. Now, here's my opinion on this. I'll only vote if a tiebreaker is needed. Here's my opinion on mascots, right? I'm not going to lie. I think the freaky horniness is funny. Like, if you're just going to be a freak, just go for it, right? Obviously within reason. Like, let's not break any laws. Slamson, to me, looks horrifying, but not in a good way. There are some mascots on here that look horrifying, but it's funny. Slamson just looks... something's off. Something's just not right about our friend Slamson. Oh, yeah. Here's a video of Slamson literally murdering Benny the Bull. Not only murdering him in cold blood, but also scalping him. Look at that. Absolute psychotic behavior. But I also like it. Brutally murdering him in an effort to win musical chairs. And then also scalping him. And running around with his scalp. Yeah. You almost have to respect it. We need more NBA mascot WWE. So I do like whenever I was looking for videos, every single stadium seems to have like every mascot is there. I find that interesting. Get your votes in. Wait. Are you guys able to vote on this? Okay, hold on. Enable voting. You guys should be able to vote. Try it again, maybe? Karl Marx is the mascot of the Chemnitz 99ers of Basketball Bundesliga? No way. That is actually fucking hilarious. That is actually really funny. Karl Marx. All right. challenge. What's going on here? Okay, ranking the best. What did I do wrong? Oh. Whoops. All right, now you guys should be able to vote. My bad. An honest mistake. So this, remember, G-Wiz, Slamson, the murderous lion, and G-Wiz, the freakazoid, teetering on like sexual pest. The sex pest versus the cold-blooded murderer. Your choice. This is what the NBA gives us. Get your votes in, ladies and gentlemen. I just saved my facial hair off. Feels so good. I can't grow a connecting beard yet. I think I've been clean shaven once in the last 10 years, maybe. Maybe even longer than that. Just can't do it. Can't do it. All right. The murderer wins. That one feels about right. Portland Trailblazers versus Chicago Bulls. All right, this one should be a massacre. Portland's is Blaze the Trail Cat. So, to be honest with you, didn't know this mascot existed. It's something about the smile. Obviously, incredibly cute kitty. Something about the smile that's very off-putting. Right? Don't know if I love mascots smiling. Just being real with you. Throwback. This is when the mascot was revealed. Scottie Pippen on the Blazers. Look at that fashion. Kind of feel like this was the best time. Like, you know, the 90s. Like, late 90s. Just fashion-wise, technology-wise, everything was just insane enough. It should have just stayed there, I think. Obviously, we love cats here. You know, we love cats. Just the smile is a little fucking freaky. Not in a good way. Going up against probably the most iconic NBA mascot there is, Benny the Bull. The oldest mascot as well. Early 2000s fashion is garbage. I agree. It is kind of making a comeback, though. 2010s fashion, like people say fashion goes in cycles. I'll die on this hill. 2010s fashion is not coming back. Like the early to mid 2010s, like where like the nerd fashion was in, that shit's not coming back. It's not. Ever. It looks fucking horrible. Benny the Bull, obviously, if it, you know, you have a 8-minute compilation video for your funny moments, you're doing something right. The oldest mascot in the NBA. You know, what else can we say? It's Benny the Bull. Just doing mascot stuff. All right. Getting a little weird there. Yep. Oh, little. I like whenever the mascots have families. That does something for me. Whenever there's little mascot families. So we have Benny the Bull. We have Benny's kid. Like, you know, I like it. It's funny. We got a whole family tree. You know, we have alternate versions of Benny the Bull. We got the green version. Different outfits. Yeah, all right. Put out a field day. Wish I could move this shit. With the Mets female mascot? Oh, I know what you're talking about. All right, Benny the Bull wins in a landslide. Sorry, kitty. Los Angeles Clippers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. This is a snooze fest matchup. This is a snooze fest. The Clippers chucked the Condor, one of the newest mascots, maybe the newest. I looked up why the fuck Chuck the Condor is the mascot here, why it's a condor, and they just said it captures the spirit of LA. All right, I guess. Because it's like kind of boring and underwhelming. Is that it? Just once you see it, you're a little bored and underwhelmed. That's just my opinion on LA. I went and I just didn't see it. Like New York clears. Am I bugging or are you skipping one? Oh wait. Fuck, I always do this. All right, we'll go back. Look at the participation list of stars the NBA released. I think I already did, didn't I? The pink and blue throws everything off. Yeah, it's just not like I need to see you and think, oh, Los Angeles Clippers. I don't know what the hell that would look like. You know, a paperclip would be funnier. The Microsoft paperclip. Like, come on. Ballmer, you're a Microsoft guy. Going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Rumble the Bison. You know, it's a bison. Oklahoma. All right. You know. Just kind of lame. Not a great matchup. Funny moment there. Oh, Rumble, you silly goober. You silly, silly guy. Who the hell deemed Ben Simmons and Mike Conley stars? They technically all-star or all-NBA in the last 3 years. It's actually crazy Ben Simmons has made an all-star game in the last 3 years. Oklahoma, the Bison wins, but it's kind of close. Who's voting for the Condor? All right, Pelicans and Heat. All right, this one's a funny one. This one is a funny one. So the Pelicans mascot, Pierre the Pelican. It has a pretty funny backstory. This is what he looked like originally. Whenever they unleashed him. A complete and total fucking nightmare. Looks like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Right? Horrifying. Terrifying. Just, what am I looking at? It got such bad feedback that they had to make a change. Here is Pierre the Pelican undergoing facial reconstruction surgery. Sad. The music standards, not the music standards. Sorry, I just read a comment that said music. The beauty standards. Look at how it's destroying our youth. That Pierre the Pelican, once a beautiful boy, felt the need to undergo facial reconstruction surgery. And now he just looks like a basic mascot. Once a beautifully horrifying boy, now just looks like everyone else. That's a shame. Pierre the Pelican BBL. Oh, we don't need any more mascots with BBLs, trust me. It's on Twitter, it gets really freaky. Going up against, who is he going up against? Oh, Miami Heat. One of the most iconic mascots there is. What's his name? Heaty? Heedle? Bernie. So again, look what I told you guys. Any mascot with this type of build, where like they almost have a beer belly thing going on, they're humping frequently. They are frequently humping. Oh, and of course, Bernie's claim to fame, whenever I was doing research and looking for videos of these freaks, Bernie's claim to fame is either getting injured or injuring others. Of course, this past year, infamously, Conor McGregor literally knocked him out. Like, this is not a joke. He was knocked out. And McGregor came in with a punch at the end. That was a little bit wild. He actually got knocked out and had to go to the hospital, believe it or not. This is not a joke. He was actually injured. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, look at all the different angles we have of it. And then this little sequence right here, where Bernie the mascot attempts to clear all of these other mascots. Oh, look at the production value. Why did they think that was a good idea? Who are all these other, like, what's Dora the Explorer doing there? Jesus Christ. Look at the destruction that follows. Look at the destruction that follows Bernie wherever he goes. Jesus. So they said that like some of these mascots had to recover. I don't know if they were just joking around, but so we have Pierre the Pelican, once a beautiful boy who felt the need to change and is no longer such a beautiful boy. Now he's just a standard, looks like everyone else. And Bernie the Flame. I don't even know what he's supposed to be, really. Bernie wins. I agree. Philadelphia 76ers, Boston Celtics. This one sucks. I actually didn't know the Boston Celtics had a mascot. But they do. Lucky the Leprechaun. A human mascot. Boo! Boo! If your mascot's a human, just fucking give it up. All right? It's lame. It's boring. We don't care. We don't care at all. Usually mascots who are humans, it's like, oh, well, it's a tradition. Don't care. Get rid of it. It only works in college. Like Texas Tech has the masked rider. That's cool. Because she, I think it's a she. She's masked. And rides out on a horse. It's cool. This is fucking lame. This is the lamest one there is, period. Full stop. Absolutely full stop. Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, their one's pretty lame too, just being honest. Franklin the dog. Yeah, I like this. You know, it's funny. Walking in pregame, he's fitted up. You know, pretty funny. Unfortunately, though, Franklin the dog, relatively new. I think like 2015-ish, Franklin the dog debuted and replaced Hip Hop the Bunny, who was one of the best mascots in the league. Genuinely one of the best mascots there was. No, we have not gotten a Mavs man yet. Here's a hilarious, nothing really about Franklin the dog. He's just boring. Here is a sad story about Hip Hop the Bunny injuring his knee, going up for a dunk, and rehabbing. Yeah, look at that. I can't believe they took this from us. I can't believe they took Hip Hop the Bunny away from us. Look at him. Yep. Just a lame matchup. Yeah, 76ers win, but Houston Rockets and Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm trying to remember what the Minnesota one was. I don't remember at all. Oh, Crunch the Wolf. Again, listen, you either need to be like, as a mascot, you either need to be cute or so freaky that you're funny. You can't try to do this like kind of realistic look, because now you just look like straight up a furry who is just doing some weird freaky kink shit all the time. Because this is just freaky looking. Like it's just a little bit freaky looking. Minnesota Timberwolves mascot eats a fan that spits out his bones. LOL. Hey, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these big little inflatable guys. This isn't even the mascot. That's not Crunch the Wolf. I am a sucker for these little guys eating the fans. It's pretty funny. Where the fuck do they go in there? Like, how does everyone fit? One of the world's many mysteries. How does everyone manage to fit inside of that? Spits out the bones. Yep, pretty funny. Pretty clever gag. It's pretty good. 3-year-olds everywhere probably horrified by that. But again, it's kind of cheating. That's not even really him. Who's he going up against? The Rockets. Oh, the Rockets. Oh my God. You guys think some of the other mascots we talked about are freaks. The Rockets mascot is a freak. Clutch the Bear. This guy is an absolute menace to society and honestly should probably be in a prison somewhere. Locked away. With the key thrown away. So, if you're a mascot and you have multiple, like, compilation videos, you are doing something right. Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my Christ. But this isn't the worst of it for him. Where is it? This mascot likes to frequently pull his pants down. Where's it? Where's the pants being pulled down? Just a freak boy. Jesus Christ. Assaulting these fans. That ain't right. I know there was a clip in here of him literally stripping. Oh, here we go. What was that? What is going on? Oh, here we go. Look at this freak. Look at that freak. And there he is taking his clothes off again. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I know who I would vote for. Yeah. The freak wins, always. Oh my God, we got a great matchup in the next round. Atlanta Hawks, Utah Jazz. Snooze fest matchup here. Snooze fest. The Hawks have Harry the Hawk. Oh, Harry's pretty cool. It's a cool design. Like that's a good looking mascot. A cool design. Harry turns his swag on. Oh. Yep. Harry's killing it. I can't play this for obvious reasons, but imagine hop up out my bed, turn my swag on. The Braves mascot, and I don't know who this freak is. Probably does a lot of air humping, judging by his build. That's the Atlanta mascot going up against Utah Jazz, who have some bear. I think it's literally Jazz the bear. Just kind of boring. Again, just a little too photorealistic for my liking. This mascot is wild for this. Oh my God, this short had like 300 million views. We love the planted fan. The planted fan of the other team, classic. Actually, the picture doesn't do him justice. He looks better. Oh, shit. Yep. All right. There you go. Jazz Bear. Yeah, the Hawks guy wins. Harry the Hawk wins for sure. Charlotte Hornets versus the Spurs. This is a bad matchup. Bad matchup for the Hornets guy. Buzz the Hornet, I think is his name. The Coyote is, I believe, the third oldest mascot. Oh, this shit actually had me cracking up. This cannot be real. Hold on. This had to be scripted, right? This right here had to be scripted. So the Spurs have always kind of weirdly had like problems with bats entering their stadium. There's an infamous video of Manu Ginobili chasing down a bat and killing it. I don't know if he killed it or not, but. And the bats have returned.
I knew that was going to happen. That was only predictable.
Rudy Gay went running down to Zach Zarba and said, "Help me!" As the Spurs,
here comes the Coyote.
And the Coyote
this time.
Look at this shit.
Oh!
In the middle of a game.
One more attempt. Yes.
Oh, the Coyote got him. Go ahead and chow down, Coyote.
That had to be scripted.
And the crowd is jacked.
The Coyote's going crazy.
That had to be a scripted moment.
Oh my.
That's honestly hilarious. I was actually dying laughing whenever I saw that video. The fucking mascot, dressed in a Batman suit, in the middle of a game, storms the court. Look at everyone's reaction. That's good. The Spurs mascot is legendary. The Coyote is an infamous mascot. And who's it going up against? Oh, it's Hugo. You're right. It is Hugo. Hugo the Hornet. Who's pretty, I'm not going to lie, Hugo the Hornet's pretty solid. Like a pretty solid mascot through and through. Oh yeah, this video is pretty famous. The classic jump scare. Yeah, he's got J's on. I mean, look at that. An unfortunate matchup for Hugo the Hornet in round 1. Just no chance to beat the Coyote. Oh, he got some votes though. Funniest clip of him of not reacting to picking Scoot. That actually is the most funny Hugo the Hornet clip. Although that clip is out of context and he was just getting down, but it did look like he was very disappointed. Cavaliers versus Pistons. Who's the Pistons mascot? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head some of these guys. The Cavs have a dog, I believe. Moondog. So I looked into it. Like, okay, what's the correlation here? Right? Seemed like a good, if you want, like, seemed like a good time for maybe a human mascot. A Cavalier, like a pirate or something. Would have probably been terrible. But I was like, all right, what's the dog? Like, I'm trying to figure out. I guess it was an old Cleveland disc jockey who coined, this was according to the internet, coined the phrase rock and roll. He called his listeners moondogs. So this is why the Cavaliers have a moondog. Okay. I guess. Moondog performs a special dunk for his mother. Oh, I guess they do have a, okay. I guess they do have a pirate. So there you go. So there's Moondog, pretty cute looking. And then here comes his mom. Again, I like the family trees. Mascots have a family tree. The mom comes out. Precious moment. Just a precious moment in mascot history. The Pistons. The Pistons have some type of horse. One of the million fucking horses there are. Hooper the horse. Funny. Nets players jump Pistons mascot. It's always funny when we get the players involved. Oh my God, they're insulting him. Hey, somebody help! Oh, Jesus Christ. Here they go, dragging him out. I feel like they wouldn't do this in the modern NBA. What do you guys think? Too much at stake. That's Andre Blatch. Who's going to win this one? I kind of feel like the Pistons guy's the best. Oh, we have a deadlock. I'm going Pistons. That was a funny clip. Well, actually, I don't know. Anyone remember NCAA football game had mascot mode? I do remember that. 2K essentially has it, where the players can fucking unlock the mascots, and it's the dumbest shit in the world. The Moondog one, again, I like the family tree. I like that they included the mom. The Pistons video was funny, though. He did make his mother proud. I respect that. I'll go with Moondog. Bucks and Grizzlies. So the Bucks have one of the oldest mascots in the NBA. Bingo, the Buck. Multiple clips here. Bingo performing an insane stunt. All right. Listen, you give me a stunt, you got me. You know, any mascot who's athletic and can perform stunts, I'm interested. No, the antlers look good. Cavs and Pistons tied. Hold up, I'm the tiebreaker. All right, pretty impressive. Pretty impressive stunt. What's this one? Buck Hunter versus Bingo. Oh, this is like a 3-minute skit. I'm not watching. Bingo's pretty funny, though. I will say. I watched the skit. Not really a fan of the guy in the skit. Just not really my cup of tea. Going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, who I believe just have a basic bear. I mean, one of the other trillion bears we have. Million horses, a million bears. Oh! There's no way there's not some weird sex thing involved with that. Grizz the Bear. Grizzlies mascot pranks Robin Lopez. All right. One of the million Robin Lopez pranks. Oh, classic. Honestly, it's almost so photorealistic, it's kind of funny. But I think Bongo clears pretty easily. Oh my god, what's going on here, guys? Bingo. Really? A tie? Okay, thank you. All right, moving on to the second round. Here we go. There are some teams here that got buys that are now in the mix. We'll spend less time. The Phoenix Sun mascot's nuts. I'm sure you guys know him or have seen him. The Phoenix Suns one is insane. Of course, go the gorilla. Now, if you're wondering why the fuck do the Phoenix Suns have a gorilla mascot? Apparently, a fan dressed up in a gorilla costume did some halftime performance, and the fans loved it so much, it eventually just became the official mascot of the team. That's the story. There's no real direct, meaning outside of that. So we love a classic prank the players. Miles Plumlee, look at this shit team. 9 years ago? Yeah. Like, this is... Salah crashed off. Like, look how terrible this team is. Let's just see all... Archie Goodwin. I mean, God bless all these guys. The air horn's a little fucked up. That might give someone a heart attack. Mark West. Yeah, there's Goran Dragic. Goran was good around this time. And then NBA 2K legend, if you guys remember. Gerald Green. The high-flying dunk. Yeah, beat him up. So the Gorilla's classic. He's going up against... Oh, well, he's going up against Slamson, the murderous lion mascot from the Kings. Remember, this is the one who murdered Benny the Bull and scalped him in front of a full arena of fans. So, if you guys remember, motherfucker, that was like 2K14. I forget you guys are literal toddlers. My bad. I forget that you guys are babies. Oh, closer than I thought. Closer than I thought. But it is the gorilla. Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat. Oh, this one's actually a... Oh, this one's a toughie. Both of these mascots are pretty legendary. We have Bernie for the Miami Heat. Remember the one who got knocked out cold by Conor McGregor and then also proceeded to injure several other mascots trying to jump over them. Just let's get a little refresher here. This is so stupid. What did they think was going to, like, what did he do? They were in the production meeting and they're like, all right, you're going on the end. Fuck you. The Panthers like, dude, please. There's just no way that he was ever clearing out. So dumb. Just so dumb. He's going up against the oldest mascot in the NBA. Probably the most iconic one, honestly. Lucky the Leprechaun. No, I'm just kidding. Lucky the Leprechaun. Jesus Christ. Benny the Bull. We all know Benny the Bull. You know, classic. A classic mascot. Oh, look at that. Sexual assault. Again, these guys are freaks. Just a lot of sex crimes happening. I know who I would vote for. Yeah, it's Benny the Bull. All right, here come the Dallas Mavericks. I did not give... Again, I shuffled the seeds. The Mavericks did not get a bye. They have a pretty favorable matchup here. The Dallas Mavericks, who I have two mascots, technically. Champ and Mavs Man. Champ is actually, I think, their like real mascot, but Mavs Man is also there. Champ is just your basic run-of-the-mill mascot. You know, it's a horse. Looks pretty good. But just a horse. And then you have Mavs Man. An absolute freak. Who they upgraded to this. Did this even last? How long did this even last? I feel like they announced this and then they just never... Nothing was ever said again. So here's the classic Mavs Man. That's got to be offensive to someone. I don't know who, but that's offensive to somebody. And then a closer look at the brand new Mavs Man. So cringy. What were they doing here? Just feels very unnecessary. So anyways, a pretty tame and normal mascot and champ, and then a complete and total freak in Mavs Man. Now, the old one's definitely better. Again, definitely offensive to somebody, but I don't know who. And then Oklahoma City Thunder, it was Boomer the Bison or something like that, right? Rumble the Bison. Rumble the Bison, who, you know, he's just kind of there. Just kind of there. I think the Mavericks actually win this one. Yeah, and I think that's actually right. Like, that's not even bias. You're Boomer the streamer. Fuck. You know, one day you're going to be pushing 32. Orlando Magic and Philadelphia 76ers. So the Magic have Stuff the Magic Dragon. He's pretty iconic. He can shoot these things out of his nostrils. Just a complete and total fucking maniac. I mean, just look at him. But it works, though. Again, you can tell by his build that he's going to be doing a lot of air humping, which he does do. But, of course, Stuff is most famous for helping Aaron Gordon with his dunk in the dunk contest. So... shoot it out of your nose. I want to see the things come out of its nose. Too much Aaron Gordon and not enough stuff the Magic Dragon. Yeah, great playmaker. I mean, the best playmaking mascot we have, I think. It's an insane dunk. Of course, Aaron Gordon, as we know, has never lived that down. That's why his number is 50 right now. I'm not kidding. Going up against the 76ers, who just have a boring run-of-the-mill dog. God bless them. I'm sure it's a nice dog. But just a boring run-of-the-mill dog. Franklin. Easy. Denver Nuggets, Houston Rockets. Oh, this is a brutal matchup. This is a brutal second-round matchup. The Denver Nuggets probably have the most famous mascot. Rocky the Mountain Lion. I think what Rocky's most known for is the fact that this guy gets like $700,000 a year or some crazy shit like that. That came out semi-recently. That Rocky the Mountain Lion makes an absurd amount of money. But he's a great mascot. Look at all the different, iterations, the alternate uniforms that Rocky has. But perhaps the funniest video of Rocky is when he was passed out hanging from the rafters and they lowered him. Passed out completely. Yeah, iconic reaction video. This is on Twitter all the time. You can tell something was wrong immediately. Fortunately, he was okay. Limp as he was lowered by a harness and collapsed on the court. Had the wind knocked out of him. Let's chill. The season just started. Let's chill a little bit with these stunts. My God, NBA fans are so accustomed to everyone resting. NBA fans are so accustomed to people resting, to the players resting. They want to rest the mascots. He is going up against... He's got a tough matchup here. I would say Denver... The Rockies probably the betting favorite to win this tournament, but he is going up against a Clutch the Bear, who, as we saw earlier... is an absolute freak. Is constantly naked. And it would be one thing, it's a bear, whatever, who cares if he's naked, but it's another thing whenever he has clothes on and then rips them off. That's where we get to freak zone, right? But look at him. He's a menace to society. Oh, I can't have this shit song playing. Look at this. Eating children, classic. Yep, pulling the pants off. Okay, just freaky behavior. This is a powerhouse is gonna go home in this round. This could be the championship. It really could. This could easily be the championship. Unfortunately, it's a round 2 matchup. Rocky wins, but it's close. I'm happy it wasn't tied because I don't know who I would have voted for, to be honest with you. Hawks and Spurs. So we have, what was it, Benny? Oh, Harry. Harry the Hawk. Just a cool mascot. Absolutely nothing wrong with him. Going up against the Coyote for the Spurs, who is an unhinged psychopath. As we saw earlier, sprinted onto the court in the middle of a game to catch a bat, dressed in a Batman outfit. I mean, what the fuck is going on? Just incredible stuff. That's what you want in your mascot. A mascot who could do it on and off the court. We said that the Magic mascot was the best playmaker. I think the Coyote is probably the best defensive guy we have in the mascot league. This shouldn't be close. It's not. Okay. Pacers and Cavaliers. This is a boring one. The Pacers got, again, I just shuffled the seating. So the Pacers got a first round bye. And they're just kind of lame. I don't even remember what it is. It's Boomer. Boomer the cat. Or whatever the fuck. Panther. I think this is a Panther. I don't know the story behind it as to why there's a Panther. Boomer breaks the backboard at a high school game. We do love to see this. This is hilarious. Now, unfortunately, the Pacers had a hilarious mascot that they got rid of, and they should never have. They would have won this tournament, I think, if they kept this mascot. Maybe we should do like a deep dive. Yeah, there we go. And this game had to be canceled, and that was that. Oh, you love to see it. They did have an absolutely horrifying mascot that would have won this tournament, I think, had he still existed. Bowser. The dog. Just look at this thing. Just look at him. Oh my God. Another sex pest. His short career. It's the brightest stars that burn out the fastest, ladies and gentlemen. The brightest stars who burn out the fastest. It's a shame. I thought this was a toilet, honestly. And the Cleveland Cavaliers have Moondog. You know, a cute little mascot, whatever. Look up Banana Split. Dude, my search history is insane right now. Yeah, they just kind of look like that. Who wins this one? Yeah, I think Moondog wins. It is a bit of an underdog. Oh my God! No, you guys fucked that up. I'm gonna give it to you guys, but you guys voted on that because of the absolute batshit insane mascot that they got rid of. That's not fair. That's a horribly officiated game. That's one of the games where once it's over, we're talking about the officiating for the next, 10 to 20 years. It's that poorly officiated of a game. Moondog got robbed. Breaking a backboard at the high school game is actually really funny, though, now that I think about it. Like, these kids are getting ready for a basketball game. All of a sudden, a mascot comes in and breaks the fucking backboard, and now the game's canceled. Like, that's funny. Toronto Raptors, Milwaukee Bucks. All right, the Raptors mascot is pretty legendary. The Bucks mascot, old, what's his name? Yabo? What the hell is it? Bango. Bango the Buck. A funny mascot, for sure. Classic. Just a classic mascot. Everyone loves him. And, you see him walking up and down the aisle. It's like, oh, there goes Bango. Mom, can I get a picture with Bango? Yeah, get a picture with Bango. And then, look at this freak. Going up against the Raptors mascot, who is pretty iconic. The Raptor. Where he is dressed like Drake sitting courtside. I like when the mascots dress up. It's just funny. Of course, here is the Raptors mascot most infamous moment. Distracting Devin Booker on a free throw. And Devin Booker getting upset. This is iconic. This is real beef. We have like the fake mascot beefs, like the Lopez brothers, but this is real beef. This is real beef. Devin Booker yelling and screaming about a mascot. What a terrible look for Book. This was so dumb. Look at the mascot. So stupid. Going up against the Bucks. Okay, it's the Raptors. Easily. Yeah, easily. All right, moving on. Here we go. The big kahunas. Phoenix Suns versus Chicago Bulls. Oh. It's a big matchup. It's a big matchup. We have the absolute psychotic Phoenix Sun gorilla. Go the gorilla. Going up against the oldest mascot in the NBA, Benny the Bull. Looking fresh. Not really? You guys don't think this is a good matchup? All right, Benny the Bull wins comfortably. All right. I mean, the gorilla's pretty funny because it's like, what the hell is that? I respect if you're going to go a mascot that doesn't really relate to your team at all, just really go for it. But Benny is iconic, though, of course. Dallas Mavericks versus Orlando Magic. We have Mavs Man and Champ the Mav. Which, you know, they're okay. Mavs Man looks absolutely insane. We do love it. Going up against, I think after looking at all these mascots, I think this is the most hilarious looking one. The fucking Magic Dragon. Like, look how insane it is. He shoots fire out of his nose. And again, he has the build for air humping. Like, if any of these Mavericks mascots started air humping, there would be a huge problem. If Mavs Man started air humping, someone's going to jail. Charlie V. Don't do it, guys. This one shouldn't be close. The Mavericks mascots suck. They only got here by just pure luck. Nuggets versus Spurs. Oh my God, this one could be. The Nuggets have had a brutal matchup. This one could be the championship. We have Rocky the Mountain Lion, one of the most iconic mascots in the league. Right, put his body on the line, literally nearly died being lowered from the rafters. Gave us an iconic reaction meme on Twitter. Going up against the Coyote, who is also incredibly iconic in his own right. It's a close one. This is the funniest video we have. Outside of the Heat mascot jumping on the other mascots, this is the funniest video there is. In game. This isn't some scripted, in between quarters skit. In game, bat flying on the floor, dressed up in the Batman outfit. Here comes the Coyote to catch the bat. This is nuts. Then yeah, hype up the crowd. Hype up the crowd. That's so dumb. Rocky the Mountain Lion versus Charles Barkley. It does feel almost intentional, but I don't think they would interrupt the game like that. Inside Charles Barkley's 30-year feud. Having beef with a mascot for 30 years is crazy. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, Charles. See, like, that's what makes the Toronto Raptors. Oh my God, look at this. Game recognizes games. How about that? During the NBA Finals, nonetheless. Wait, this was 3 months ago. Jersey swap. Game recognizes game. How about that? Look at that. That's actually hilarious. Look up Nuggets. Rocky tackles kid. Oh my God. I do love this. I love the football games where just show the fucking clip. I love the football games where the mascots just brutally terrorize the kids. Oh, late hit out of bounds, too. Yeah, and then taunting them. And the kid's angry. The late hit, too. Yeah, the Colts mascot. The Colts mascot is hilarious. Now that I think about it, this one is brutal, guys. Let's see what you guys voted. Okay, okay. The Coyote had a great run, but it is Rocky. Now that I think about it, it is Rocky. Pacers and Raptors. The Pacers just have some boring. The Pacers shouldn't be here. Moondog got fucking robbed in the last round. We all know it. We all saw it. We watched it live. Moondog got completely robbed in the last round. I should not have shown the Bowser one. I should not have shown the freaky looking dog. That one just threw it all out of rhythm. That skewed the votes heavily. The Raptors one, having an active beef with the player, and not just like a funny beef, but like a legit beef with the player. It's just too funny. It's just too hilarious. Yeah, it clears easily. All right, the final four. I know who I want to win. Bulls versus Magic. Benny the Bull versus the Wild Dragon. The Dragon had a good run, but I think it ends here. But, you know, Benny the Bull is just iconic. Is he washed up? Is the Magic the upstart freak who could go on a run here? Or is Benny the Bull just going to get by name recognition? The Pacers did have a fluke run. I mean, Benny the Bull is iconic. He is the oldest mascot in the NBA. That's a tough feat. Didn't need a redesign. At no point were they like, "Hey, Benny the Bull's kind of fucking freaky. Like it's like 2023 now. We need maybe we need to think about a change." I feel like name recognition is one of the more important things for mascot. That's a great point. That is a good point. There is a finals matchup we deserve. Yeah, okay. It is Benny. And then Rocky, the mountain lion versus the Raptor. The Raptor had a good run. He's a funny mascot. Beefing with active players during games is hilarious. It's exactly what a mascot should be, I think. But Rocky's just too well respected. Just plays the game the right way. Very versatile as well. Positionless. Can play several different positions. Plug and play. True portability. Raptor got some votes. It was always going to be Benny the Bull. It was always going to be Benny the Bull versus Rocky the Mountain Lion. Two powerhouses. This was 2 1 seeds squaring up. Show us your 2K build. I'm shooting 35% at the rec. Not on threes. I'm shooting 35% from the field at the rec. And like 18% from three. It's brutal. Now, I have like a 60-something% win percentage. I have a Draymond build. I'm playing defense. I can shoot threes. But the problem is I can't actually shoot threes. It feels impossible. Me and my friends got beat by 50 points last night against a team that was running like Iverson cuts. They were running Iverson cuts and playing zone defense. It was just like, God. They had like a spade and pick and roll thing going on. It was just nuts. Rocky is literally an MVP, the most versatile mascot in the league. Rocky's on a bad contract. We're going to take that into account. All right, let's see. All right, wow. Benny doesn't even get a vote. I would have also picked Rocky. He's just, you know, he's just what you want in a mascot. Benny is like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Benny's just like the blue blood program who they might not be the most talented. You know, they're not as dominant as they once were, but they just know how to get it done. And whenever the tournament comes around, you just know, right? Yeah, they're not as talented as they once were. They don't have the star power they once had, but they just know how to get it done. So they're going to go far. Where, you know, Rocky is just like the big powerhouse and they get all the great recruits and they're always going to be good. They never go away. Benny culture is real. He's a winner. That's true, yeah. Benny culture. Fortunately, it doesn't rub off on the organization he's a mascot for, but Rocky had the best player beef ever with Chuck. I still think the Raptors beef is the best because it's real. Like, the fake beefs are funny. The real beefs are what's really funny. Like, Devin Booker got straight up mad at the Raptors mascot in the middle of a game. It's hard to beat that. It's hard to beat that, for sure. We champ to nut check KD. Yeah, we got it. The Mavericks mascot's got to get out there. Yeah, I'm about to go outside. Honestly, God, I actually am. That's why I was wanting this stream to be quick, but it is 2:27. Has there ever been another player than Booker who got real beef for the mascot? I don't know. Let me look it up on Google. Mascot beefs. The worst behaved mascot of all time. The worst behaved mascots of all time is hilarious. That's what I want my mascots to be, is misbehaved. Steve Smith got pissed off at the Magic one. Heidi, my favorite YouTuber, philosopher, comedian, visual effect master, and sports analyst, genius extraordinaire. Just to name a few of my accomplishments and talents. Just to name a few. What up, Squiggly? Oh, we have a mascot getting arrested. This is what I'm here for. Sent to jail? Real jail? I'm hoping that's real jail. All right. Is it windy outside? $5-mile-an-hour wind. I might go to the park. I thought he was getting publicly executed. We need a mock execution for mascot. The next time a team changes a mascot, they should have the new mascot come out and publicly execute the old mascot. That's what they should do. Really, really put yourself out there. Make a good first impression. Tell the kids and all your fans, oh, this mascot's, he's going to be a freak. This mascot's going to be an absolute lunatic. Otherwise, I want your job streaming the park midday on a Wednesday. No, you don't want my job because I'll be up till fucking 3:30 in the morning. Stanford's mascot is the dumbest ever. It's a tree. Again, though, I kind of respect it. I kind of respect our mascot doesn't really align with our team really, so we're just really going for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for me today. A more low-key stream. We're just kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here over the next week or two before we really get into, season previews and hot takes. On Friday's stream, it'll be a PowerPoint stream. We'll be going over each and every NBA team's offseason and ranking them, not grading them, not putting them into tiers. We're going 30-1. I'm putting myself out there. I'm saying this team had the worst. This team had the best. Should be fun. And then I am working on a big video where I'm going back and reviewing Luka's FIBA tournament, the World Cup tournament, watching every game. I don't know when that's coming out. I was hoping tomorrow, but there's literally zero chance. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. All of the OGs, you guys know I love you very much. This was a very OG stream. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys know I love you very much. You could have spent your Wednesday afternoon anywhere in the world. You decided to spend it here. Make sure you guys tune in on Friday. It should be a good stream. We're really getting into it. New subscribers, I promise you guys will not regret it. Regular content coming soon. Donations, members, thank you guys so much. You never have to do that, but it helps you out tremendously. I picked the Vikings or the Eagles to win tomorrow. Friday we'll be doing our the full predictions. Friday we'll be making our picks for the Sunday games. I mean, why are there 2 Monday games at the same time? What the hell is that? What is that? Anyways, love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'll talk to you guys on Friday. Goodbye.